Kay tawas Tower Shop, say hopa. Greetings, I'm Governor John Antonio Sr. I'm glad to be here again with you to provide updates on the COVID-19. We are now in March and the Pueblo leadership and operations have been very busy moving forward with several important tasks while continuing to ensure our community members remain safe. March also marks the Pueblo's 1-year anniversary of enacting the first executive order due to the COVID-19 pandemic. So first and foremost, I'd like to say thank you very much to all our Emergency Operations Center, our EOC personnel who have been called to serve on the front lines of this COVID-19 pandemic. They have worked hard, very hard. So we very appreciate what they did. Also, thank you to our community members. Thanks to all of you for making all the necessary sacrifice to keep one another safe. The past year hasn't been easy, but we need to continue to remain vigilant. We are very fortunate here at Laguna to have a long-awaited blessing come to fruition. I'm very happy to announce the opening of the Laguna Healthcare Corporation on March 2nd, 2021. The new health care center has been a long-standing dream for the Pueblo of Laguna, and many administrations have worked very hard to make this a reality. Please take time to visit the website on services that are being provided at www.lagunahealthcare.org. You can also begin your patient registration and consent form online for you and your family. Wellness and healthcare services during this COVID-19 pandemic is more important than ever, and you should be aware of all your options here close to home. And remember, please make appointments to go see your doctors. And because it's been said that a lot of times patients aren't doing that and their conditions could worsen. So please make an appointment now. For more information and questions, call the Laguna Healthcare Corporation at 552-5664. Next, I'll be providing a status report on the COVID-19 cases we are experiencing on the Pueblo. The Pueblo COVID-19 case update within our boundaries is provided on the slide before you. The virus continues to remain within our community, our POL entities, and Pueblo operations. Although I'm happy to report that our COVID-19 cases have gone down, we must continue our COVID-19 safe practices. We can't afford to let our guard down now and risk another rise in active cases. It's good to report that we are back in the single digits at this time. The next slide shows the villages currently impacted by the virus. In an effort to get a baseline of where the community stands and recognizing that testing was down after the vaccination process began, the EOC started village-wide COVID testing. To date, the EOC has completed all 6 villages, beginning with Pawadi, Mesita, Siama, Parahi, Encinal, and Laguna. And I'm very glad that people are going to get tested. I got mine last week, and I was really grateful that we had a whole bunch of cars in line. So again, as a reminder, we still need to continue COVID-19 testing, even if you received your COVID-19 vaccination. The EOC is recommending that general public continue to test regularly, at least once a month. I recently implemented a directive within the POL workforce that requires all employees to test bi-weekly, and our POL EOC remain testing on a weekly basis. This will ensure that we maintain a safe work environment and we keep our community safe. Moving on to COVID-19 vaccinations, the Pueblo EOC has moved to the Moderna vaccine last week. The reason for the change is because the state moved the Pueblo to Moderna. The ingredients for both Pfizer and Moderna are pretty much the same. The possible side effects and signs of severe allergic reaction are very similar. One of the big changes in moving to Moderna is that the Pueblo loses vaccinating those 16 and 17 years of age due to Moderna's regulation for 18 and above. However, the ACL hospital still offers the Pfizer vaccine for ages 16 and 17-year-olds. The other difference is the duration between the first and the second doses. Pfizer is a 2-day series administered 21 days apart. Moderna is also a 2-dose series but administered 28 days apart. If you would like more information on both the Pfizer and Moderna vaccines, please visit the POL website or contact the EOC hotline at 505-328-5682. And as a reminder, the EOC has taken pre-registrations for those 18 years and older who would like to receive the vaccine. Vaccinations are provided every week on Wednesdays. Next, I'm happy to announce that the Pueblo Laguna continued our community partnership with the ACL Service Unit in hosting a community-wide COVID-19 vaccination pod for local and surrounding communities. This was held on Saturday, March 6th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Mesita Safety Complex. ACL was able to vaccinate approximately 900 individuals with the Moderna COVID-19 vaccine. As a status update on the Pueblo's vaccination efforts to date, the EOC has completed a total of 13 COVID-19 vaccination pods and administered a total of 4,547 vaccinations. Of that, a total of 2,386 individuals received their first dose of the vaccine and 2,161 individuals received their second dose of the vaccine to complete their vaccination series. I'm very glad that all these individuals got their vaccinations. That's going to help us move closer to building the immunity that we need as a community so we can relax some of the things that we've been having to be held captive and allow more things to happen. More on that next time. To receive a vaccination, you must be an enrolled Laguna tribal member living on or off the reservation. This includes spouses of tribal members, Laguna resident, native or non-native, living within Pueblo boundaries. Also, please visit the Pueblo Laguna website for information on vaccine symptoms, common questions asked, and to pre-register for the vaccine. In closing, I must emphasize again that we are still under the current Executive Order Amendment Number 2. So please remember the daily curfew is from 7 p.m. to 5 a.m. As a reminder, please do not visit other households. Stay home. Do not allow any visitors inside your home. Wear your face mask and stay 6 feet or more away from people and continue to get tested. I wish you all well, and I thank you for helping us to keep everybody safe. So harstame gome drushaks to se hopa. Neistia use stravamatsia. Waheme